Good day, and welcome back to another stream of Assassin's Creed Valhalla with our no HUD and no fast travel playthrough as part of our historical order run, continuing in the year of 873. And yeah, we are playing as Eivor, who has just settled in England with his Viking clan. And yeah, we're gonna continue with the main storyline there and actually go for our first alliance. Because in order to thrive and survive, we have to essentially, form many bonds and friendships with many different clans to kind of like increase our reach and also our influence and support, for whatever battles might come. So yeah. That's where we are going to continue. Hey there, Mr. Goody. Welcome in. And how's it going?
Good riddance.
Yeah, that's understandable, Mr. Goody. But that's nice. I hope you will have a great time with Silent Hill 2 once it's downloaded and you get to play it. I would imagine it's a pretty hefty game as well, right, in its size.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Yeah, that sounds like a nice resting opportunity, Mr. Goody. Give your back a bit of a break.
What is it you do here again?
If you want to deal with your raiders, you come through me. I'll make sure they're ready for you and keep them in fighting shape. You need to build some barracks. Otherwise, these raiders are going to get soft, and we can't have that.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Farewell!
Damn, 2 steaks? That definitely sounds like a lot of protein there. Ah, yeah. Deck. Everyone's favorite companion character.
And what?
I would like to see what you have in stock.
You like the looks of that one? I do good work, I must say.
I must take my leave. So long.
May they sing of your deeds and my craftsmanship.
A very nice goodie. I do like porterhouse steaks. Can be delicious and, you know, used in various of different ways.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Can you remind me what you do here?
Whatever you need for your longship, my husband and I are happy to help. We have quite an eye for these things. But right now, we're more concerned with you building us a place to do our work. Get on that soon, won't you?
I have to go. See you soon.
Don't be a stranger.
There you are.
You wanted to see me.
As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to forge alliances, ironclad, with every Norse, Dane, and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here. Making friends will help.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings, and I'm beginning to get my bearings in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight into each territory before you commit to a journey there.
Of course.
Once you have gained an ally in a territory, return home and speak to me. We'll decide your next move then.
I understand. So, where do we start?
You have two options just now. Join Sigurd in LEDECESTRESCIRE to the north and meet with the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, or head south to Grantebridgescire to meet an army of Danes led by one Guthrum Jarl and his second, Soma. And what's more, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with contacts of his own in the cities. I added his information to the map, if you would like to know what he has discovered.
Ah, yeah. The force map look, but this one of course makes a lot of sense because it's literally a map we have in the game. And if it's like a physical document, you know, that's of course different than something that's like part of the UI, essentially. So yeah, show me that alliance map.
I want to see the Alliance map.
I think I'm gonna make that a sound bit in the future. I want to see the alliance map. Oh, tomahawk steaks look really good too. I don't think I had any of them before. But they do look pretty tasty. So according to the timeline order that we follow, that has been created by the community on the Assassin's Creed Wikipedia, Leicestershire would be this first kind of like story arc to follow. And I think it also makes narrative sense, you know, kind of like following Sigurd to the next kind of like alliance and trying to work together before heading south to Grantebridgeshire by yourself. But yeah, this also gives us always an opportunity to actually look at the map naturally and, you know, kind of like know where we have to head here. I have pretty much all of them memorized by nature, so I think we should be good. Especially since we're like located so central in the map. And, you know, the ocean side isn't too far off either. So, yeah, I think what would be interesting was memorizing kind of like the, you know, rivers, because they don't always flow, you know, very natural. Kind of like how many turns you have to take to get to a certain location. Because in this case I want to get to Repton, which I think is either here or further up north there. There's already like Yorkshire, so... But yeah, I think it's on the edge to Yorkshire. So taking a left with our longship here, heading north, taking a left, following the river, and taking a right, pretty much here. Yeah, that's not too bad. But yeah, the longship will become a bit more important, I think, in this playthrough as well, because it just makes for some very, you know, fast traversal to get to the places we need to go, and to also do some nice raid locations. Exactly, Goatee, it's like, no, I don't want to see the alliance map. Stop talking about it already. But yeah, in this playthrough I very much want to look at the alliance map as many times as I can.
Tell me more about Ledecestreshire. I should like to join Sigurd soon.
He traveled to a town called
Good
Repton
riddance.
to meet Ubba and Eva Ragnarsson. As I hear it, they are on the verge of exiling the current king of Mercia, with the hope of installing a king of their own.
A bold endeavor. I should be there to help, however I can.
I think you should.
I won't keep them waiting.
Good. I will send word to Sigurd and the Ragnarssons, pledging your assistance. If I were you, I would go by ship. Repton is quite a distance north on the River Trent.
Ah yeah, we can finally get Stomp here. When an enemy falls to the ground, press right stick to stomp on their face. Yeah, I think I wanna boost some combat abilities for now. So I'm gonna go for a perfect attack next here. I'm also gonna mark the target in Leicester here. So once you get close to that person, we're gonna be able to see where they are. And we're headed to Leicester either way, so... Gonna be a good way to combine them. This guy's also a bit of a reference to the main protagonist from the TV show The Last Kingdom, which is based on the same time period. And you also get to meet characters like Alfred the Great in it. And yeah, the reference pretty much the name here, Hunta, son of Hunta. Since the main protagonist, Uhtred, always introduces himself at every start of an episode with, "I am Uhtred, son of Uhtred." And they even have like slightly similar looks. I mean, you know, the hair might be similar. You can tell it's definitely inspired. Okay, this is just lore focus, so I'm not gonna read it.
You're off. Sail! To catch the wind!
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean speed my words gain wing. Oh, things mean I thought will bring. For noble
Yeah, this game looks really good without the HUD, I think.
the brave men slain Valkyrian way.
And I'm also running on max settings now, which also does make it look quite a bit better than previously.
Going to bleed. We're done here. Come on!
Get to the chopper. Get to the longship. I did, Godi. Yeah, I now have a 4060 Ti. Speedrunning Valhalla, so I finish it today, please. Yeah, it's probably gonna take longer than today. Just a wild guess. But yeah, how's it going, Dr. Darling? Hope you're having a nice weekend so far. 1590? Yeah. That's a bargain.
Cut my wounds! We've outstayed our welcome. More sails! Green sail! There! A priest!
I have no idea if that is a Lincolnshire, you know, region raid opportunity or not.
Your wings, Sunan.
I think Lincolnshire might be to the right side here. I mean, this is the ocean side here. I think I'll leave this for now. Gonna go the other direction here.
Let the sail out!
Also, I will have to go any second for a few minutes, so if I'm gone all of a sudden, then you know that's why. I definitely still have to follow the river here, and then take a left later. We of course also could choose to go the other way, but I do think this one makes a bit more sense. Once I actually find the right turn. And honestly, I think it's gonna be LEDECESTRESCIRE raid opportunity, so I'm just gonna try it. If we realize the enemies are a bit too strong, then we can leave it for later. Okay, yeah. I think that Zealot was also on Lincolnshire story arc level. Which means probably like 170 levels above us or something. But yeah, the cool thing was though we didn't really get locked out of doing the raid though. Because even though we definitely were above our level by, you know, Lincolnshire level. Also, one sec. Alright, I'm back. My new RAM arrived as well. Gonna stock up to 32 gigabytes of RAM. But can I believe that's gonna be a thing now though, like 5090 Super and Ti, etc. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, the performance of those cards, because the 4090 already is like a beast. And, you know, going even beyond that. I think with 5090 you're probably gonna be good for the next 10 years. Depending what you're looking to do. Unless there's gonna be like a huge, you know, spike in what games will demand. You have a 16 gigabyte card, is this? Yeah, me too. But with this card, the 16 gigabyte isn't like a huge difference in performance compared to the 8 gigabytes. Because it doesn't have like the biggest bit bus to really utilize fully. But it's pretty good to have those extra ones if you like also into editing and, you know, kind of content creation. Which definitely applies to me. But it was pretty much as expensive as the 8 gigabyte version. Since I got it on sale, so I figured why not. But the games won't be able to utilize the 16 gigabytes quite as much for. But still gonna help, you know, having that extra VRAM. But yeah, first step in the game. I still think we could do this raid, but yeah, with the Zealot we definitely have to run, I think. Just gonna deal so much damage at this point. You can play Vaucan Max, nice.
Monastery, over there!
So, which graphics card were you running?
Let's go, Happy King!
XE. That's a nice one too. Yeah, when it comes to like raw FPS power, those cards are definitely much better bang for your buck. I really like the extra features of the RTX 40 series for like content creation and stuff. Wait.
Get down the side! Damn you!
Come, help me with this.
Oh, come on. I'm like opening a chest here.
Hey, can't do this alone.
Yeah, this could be deadly if I'm getting stabbed while opening a treasure. With a level difference here. Definitely have to get some health here.
Remain steadfast.
Seven 800 XT was equal to a 4070 Ti, which is a great card. That's true. Yeah, 4070. If it was more, you know, closer to the 4060 Ti in like price, I would have definitely went for that one. But ultimately, you know, it's still like quite a bit more expensive at this point. So the 7800 is definitely, you know, much better value buy.
Give up, you shit! Help me out here! Flank the idiots! Take your last breath! You're one to
And hey Lucinda, welcome in. Good morning. And happy weekend to you. Hope you're having a nice morning so far. Nice early morning. And thank you so much also for the resub. I really appreciate it. But you paid 800 for your card at the time. Yeah. But was that like closer to the launch of a card? Or when did you get it?
Feel stronger already.
What is he doing? Jesus Christ. He's fine. Damn, he actually did something.
My thanks, Eivor.
Indeed. Yeah, definitely using the longship to navigate through England so far, because it definitely, you know, makes traverse a bit faster, and also there's many of great raid opportunities, which is gonna help especially early on, like getting to build a couple more buildings to utilize in Ravensthorpe.
Eivor! Gott að sjá þig.
So how was the rest of Little Nightmares 2 yesterday, Lucinda? Did it go well with the rest of the stream? I hope there haven't been too many frustrating puzzles.
Run up the sail! Sail down! What do you see, Sunan? Sail out! Sail out!
Wasn't too bad. You did end up finishing last night. The final chapter was fairly short compared to the rest. Overall, you still like the first game better, but we'll still give the third one a try when it releases next year. Ah, that's cool. So that they already announced the next one. And so quickly too. That's great. GG's on finishing the game. Definitely fair, you know, that you maybe had a better time with the first one. I'm glad it's, you know, something that doesn't, you know, put you off from wanting to play more of the games. Ah, okay, gotcha. I kind of was under the impression that it released more recently. But yeah, that's fair. That's definitely quite a few years in the making then. Okay, I'm just gonna dock here for now. And I'm gonna actually switch to the horse for a bit.
Show me what lies ahead.
Hey there, Kabi. Welcome in. And thank you for a follow. How's it going? Listen, the first one was 2017, second one 21. And now this one will be 25. It was supposed to come out this year, but got pushed back. Ah, I see. That's definitely fair. It's good when, you know, developers realize that, you know, the product might need a bit more time in the oven before it's taken out to the public. For public consumption. So hopefully the extra time, you know, will lead to the game being a good experience. Played Little Nightmares 1 like 3 years ago. You just got around to the sequel, so you're late. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it can be like that, you know. Especially if you wanna focus on some other games first. It also took me quite a few years to actually finally get through the entire like Tomb Raider games or Batman games. You know, because I basically played one per year, maybe, if even that. Might even been like 1 to 2 years per game. Just because there were like so many others that I wanted to play in the same year. Or like replay as well.
Be my eyes, Sunan. feel great.
Oh shit. I hope these are not over my level. Alright, that works. It's definitely always a bit funny when you can't see the enemy level. But unfortunately, level doesn't make that much of a difference, you know, in this game. As it did in the previous 2 RPG games. I can definitely, you know, give you a bit of a surprise.
Zunin, guide me.
Actually got a zealot down there. But I think I don't mind waiting a bit more before we kill our first one here. We're still under level 30. Thanks, listener. Over GG's.
Myself here.
Ah, very nice. This is actually the location where we can find our first order member. Hunta, son of Hunta. Let's see if we can find him. We should be somewhere in this area here. There he is.
stranger.
My battle kennings have worn thin. I am no longer the reed among shields, the glimmer blood, the hallowed skull crack.
The scourge of Swan Roads.
The iron throng, the lender of silver gelds. I only wish to be a freebooter. Someone who writes their own destiny.
Be glad you head to Valhalla with a poem on your lips. Yes, I agree.
Alright, Hunta is dead. Hunta, a gregarious drinker from Norway, fancies himself a bit of a Scot. His impromptu poems endear him to Norse and Saxon alike, a quality that brought him to the attention of the Order, and he soon joined the ranks. Recently, he has in fact married into a prosperous Saxon family, whose members hold both military and financial clout. Hunta has begun using this familial power to grant small favors as a means of bringing as many foot soldiers as he can under his influence. He is a successful recruiter for the Order of the Ancients and holds the rank of Palatinus. Well, he did.
Dat we hebben shouters maar. Ik wil broeders anders maar van gaten.
Derlich. Zoals liedje ook ver
Okay, no idea why the assassinate button didn't work. I did press it. It's one of those games where you have to be perfectly aligned with a person to deck with for the prompt to show up. That is true. Yeah, it definitely has an issue. Like when you want to speak to people, you have to be, you know, in a very specific position. I reckon because it makes animating it easier for them to kind of like start, you know, the dialogue. But also for assassinating, you know, it's definitely a bit wonky at times. As Rod and I also noticed when we did our stealth challenges of these games. When like really reliant on like whether you get to assassinate or not.
Show me.
Did they remove the Roman artifact sound or something? That was weird, because usually it plays a very certain sound, but many don't actually like to hear because it sounds a bit creepy. But I kinda like it. Maybe just in play once. I know that many people complain about specific sounds, so I wonder if I actually removed it or something. It could also be something that's tied to like a HUD element or something, but I'm not sure. Yeah, not too sure. Okay, we have another 2 skill points. Let's go further up here to perfect attack.
Go, Sunan.
Wer das? The Assassin Bureau? It gave us a bit of a historical tie to the Roman occupation time. Hey there, Kuroshiro. Welcome in, and thank you for follow. So will this be a full playthrough for the Historical Order playthrough? Yeah, I intend on playing this game from start to finish, pretty much. I haven't decided yet about whether I will include the DLC or not. But, yeah, definitely the main game from start to finish. But I anticipate it's gonna take us quite some time, so gonna see with the DLC. I feel like the main game already covers a lot of the important history. Hidden One's contracts, Genus Pacti, espionage. Overtures to Imperator Aurelius have been successful. In exchange for a cessation of hostilities in the north, the Romans have agreed to withdraw from the Antonine War. Imperator Aurelius is known to be a fair broker, yet we must verify this withdrawal for ourselves. Dispatch one of the Magister rank to oversee troop movements, and verify these orders have been carried out to the letter. Kontrahit, Magister Eggen. Status, success. Troop withdrawals complete. Treaty enforced. Is this game good because you're installing it? I really like Valhalla personally. I do like the Viking fantasy and, you know, the medieval setting here. Yeah, I personally really like it. But yeah, lots of people take issue with the game's length because it has a lot of, you know, content. So it's definitely something you're gonna spend a lot of time in if you want to finish it completely. But I mean, if you're enjoying it, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Hey there, Stanley, welcome in. Right, too much FPS. Pretty much the same as before. Just much more stable. And much better graphics. But yeah, how's it going, Stanley? Hope you're doing well. Evacuation order. Kavete. Brothers and sisters, I write bearing difficult news. With the death of Imperator Honorius, all hope of stability and balance in Britannia is lost. The time has come to leave the shores, to regroup and refocus our attention where it is needed the most. With the departure of the last imperial legions from this island a decade ago, the tribes and clans native to this land have moved swiftly to fill the vacuum, and few if none of their number have any law for our brotherhood. I fear our work has been misunderstood in this land, but the time is long past for redressing these impressions. All currently serving Hidden Ones are hereby ordered to vacate these premises. Should you wish to continue our great work, make your way to the Bureau in Cologne. You will be welcomed. Magister Vitus. Operare in tenebris ut lumini servias. We work in the dark to serve the light. But yeah, pretty cool connection here. So basically, since, you know, Britannia was a very popular, you know, raiding target and conquest target, because many different tribes did attack it and, you know, try to settle there. Ultimately, the Romans felt like it wasn't worth, you know, defending anymore. So they basically left a colony up there and just retreated all of their legions. And because of that, you know, the Hidden Ones also had a much harder time, because the reason they kind of came up there was to deal with the Roman influence. But yeah, they kind of left it, you know, in power vacuum. Hey there, Adam. Welcome in. Can you ask what GPU I'm rocking now? You still have your little RX 600. It gets the job done really well. That's nice. I'm glad to hear that, you know, it's still running well for you. Yeah, so I was running a 1060 6 gigabytes for like 7 years now. But yeah, it definitely got to its limits in the last couple of years. Especially, of course, under heavy use in those 7 years. So I decided to upgrade to a 4060 Ti. Yeah, make a generation leap of 3 there. And certainly quite a difference, to say the least. In terms of like raw performance, but also, you know, additional features that you have also for content creation. So I'm really liking it so far. Yeah, that's fair, Adam. You know, at this point, it's certainly not a bad idea to wait if you still have like a reasonable graphics card that with compromise you can still run, you know, anything you want to be playing. I'm definitely not too happy about the graphics card prices either, but you know, I've been waiting for so long now. And I didn't want to have to wait like another year until like maybe prices become more reasonable, or, you know, not. That's of course still have to be seen. So yeah, for me it was like, okay, I'm just gonna bite the bullet now and gonna upgrade, because either way it's gonna be a huge jump for me. And it doesn't mean that I can't upgrade like another 2 years or something. And sell this one for still a decent amount.
Go, my eyes.
Yeah, it's definitely a good point to wait to. Once the new generation comes out like next year. It's gonna be very likely that there's gonna be a surplus of 40 series and of course recent AMD cards. This since many people will want to upgrade to the next generation. But I also went for nothing too fancy, which is like a pretty base like model. 2 fans, not too long, no RGB or anything. My system is pretty old school still, so I don't even have like, you know, like a translucent case or like RGBs everywhere. It's just like regular fans and like black and gray car like looks. I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but my dog is having a dream. And apparently she's a bit angry at someone in the dream.
Have a look, Sunan.
Angry doggo. I wonder who she's barking at.
What do you see?
And the soundtrack is so good in this game.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Oh, stone circle. Let's check that out.
Here lie still more remnants of the Nephilim. I have marked a symbol upon the stones, that future folk may imbue their spirit with the energy within. For those who wish to seek communion with the Lord here, be wary, for he speaks through ciphers, and his words are woven with ancient fibers. He is manifest here. He hath made importance of these pillars, brought by the giants of yore, now guarding us, as only he knows. Amen.
Oh shit.
What have we here?
Hey now!
Die!
Such odd energies, flying here unseen.
And that is Repton.
I need your eyes, my friend.
We can find the sons of Ragnar.
Repton. Sigurd should be here with the Ragnarsons.
No! No! Stay still. No! Please! Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Drenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, you'll stain the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
Now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss. Hey! Good boy. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok through the Mercian fields.
I would have let him down easy.
Follow me. I'll give you the tour.
What do you call this place?
I call it the shithole. To the Mercians, it is Reptar. Their most revered kings are buried below the church. Imagine their weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a number of Saxon nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his warthane, Leofrid. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
Don't play me for a fool, Abba. I know Burgred sent a I'm not going anywhere, Backrot. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our Hacksilver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. But worry not, Uba. I have the warriors you need.
If this is one of them, my worries have vanished.
Eivor, Wolf-Kissed, you have come at just the right time. Uba and Ivar here are hunting a king.
And when we've caught him, we mean to crown another. Our dear Thane Ceolwulf here.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what Mercia needs just now. A man to fairly rule both Saxons and Danes.
Okay, so as I mentioned previously, we kind of want to replay Eivor as like a bit more aggressive and greedy and psycho as much as you can. So whatever choice represents, you know, such a thing, then we're gonna go for it. The current king will want your head.
I can't imagine the current king is too happy about all this.
Burgred is furious, of course. But this is our new reality. And I won't sit idly while he drags our kingdom through the dirt.
The king has refused our offers of peace. Ceolwulf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
For now, Burgred is holed up in his fortress at Tamworth, making a final stand.
Another shithole. Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Ceolwulf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better.
His request is fair, Ivar, and we will honor it.
I'm gonna question if we can trust Ceolwulf in front of him.
Ceolwulf betrayed his present king. Maybe tomorrow he betrays us too. Why trust him?
How can I answer that with any hope that you'd believe me? I only want what is best for the people of Mercia. And I want what's best for my son. In Burgred's Mercia, where Danes and Saxons murder one another daily, it's not possible.
This is a good plan, brother. I'm ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it. I swear.
The bold sons of Ragnar bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah! You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come, if only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Jungulf. We all stand to benefit, and you'll be remembered for this, for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
Lively town. Quite a lot to see here.
Hello there.
Ah, yeah, it's pretty nice that I can actually train from random stables in aviary. I don't actually have to build it in Ravensthorpe. So swimming lessons is definitely one I want to get early. It's gonna make traversal a lot easier, given how much water there is connecting lands.
Now you will ride like the wind.
It's also increase the endurance of a horse and the swimming speed.
Until next we meet.
Let's also go for the early medieval horse here. That's the one we got from the Discovery Tour.
I hope to see you again soon.
I will see you later, friend.
What can I tempt you with? I can always use more of that. One of my better pieces.
Ah yeah, we could actually buy some weapons now as well here. The Doppelhander, which I quite like look-wise. And the effect isn't too bad actually either. Heavy hits on fallen enemies poison them. There's also the Hunta. Yeah, not the best one. Yeah, these are not the best ones for no HUD either, because they require you to be very precise. So I think this one would work because predator bows usually are much easier to aim with, since they kind of act more like snipers. So this could be worth getting potentially. Yeah, let's buy the Needler.
You look so strong and powerful.
And
It's just your style.
I think that's gonna be it for now.
Leaving already? Shame.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Hey there, gaming boy. How's it going? Is it? Is your name Eivor?
Cast about this land, my friend.
I've heard all Danes are cursed with slow brains and fat tongues. Care to prove me wrong?
Most men choose to be loud or stupid. Impressed that you manage both. I will take you on.
Brilliant. Some flyting spirit. How about a wager?
That's a cool coincidence. I do like the name Eivor, I have to say.
Here.
Thank you.
Let us begin.
I have sparred against champions and bested each one.
Prepare to taste bitter defeat once our battle is done.
Oh, terrible. You're a misfit, a half-wit, a foolish old grouse.
You're a weakling, a milksop, a catcher, a louse.
Brilliant. I'm the greatest of flighters, a master of verse.
Your pride is appalling, and your rhyming is worse.
Got you there, Jungulf. Ha! I'm impressed. You are as sharp as that axe on your belt.
As promised, I will have my winnings now.
Take the gold. You've earned it.
Oh yeah. Gonna be good to increase our charisma level early on, because it will allow us to get very specific choices unlocked. Okay, so they said we have to meet them at the docks here.
What see you all?
Ah yeah, over on that side.
Sail southeast. Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. We'll flood the fields, and Burgred shall weep at the sight of what the future holds for this kingdom. Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
I'm ready for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together, thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One
war.
does not need to fight to be
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivar. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Can this boy even fight?
Can't be an heir if he's dead, Ivar. Can he wield a sword?
I've had some training. I don't want to kill anyone. These men are my friends. My countrymen.
Relax, little king. They won't call you friend now. You can thank your father for that.
Ivar!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Haha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father too.
You could say that Ivar is just looking for trouble, and you'd be right.
It's a long ride to Tamworth.
You'll have to endure, my brother. He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
And both eyes open.
You smell that, Jailbert? The stink of jealousy, of our budding friendship, I think.
What is Jailwolf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Jailwolf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son in the middle of a pack of Danes.
Safe from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Fears are with us, common folk. Burgred still has his soldiers all over Mercia. They're devoted to him, and they'll die defending him.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. Not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands. A place called Thornburg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway, then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Jailbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
In truth, Jailbert, it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harald. My father gifted my birthright to Harald without my consent or knowledge. As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of mead. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
One of the great themes, I think, in Assassin's Creed games, if done well, is like, you know, the cultures coming together and, you know, people from all different backgrounds and locations, you know, meeting, coming into contact. One thing I also really liked in, you know, AC Origins, for instance. How you had the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans. And it really, you know, was represented well, I think, and really gave a distinction.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Ivar. Proud and resolute.
That's Burgred's Warthane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your piece! We've come for your crown, Lord.
With or without your head attached.
I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Would you settle for a Norse? We're not as gentle, but we're much better poets.
Norse, Dane, dog. You're all the same to me. All godless.
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet, in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the walls! Back to the camp. Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight!
Eivor, tell the captain we're ready to march. Ivar and I will round up the men. You know your way around a batsman battle.
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. Strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I. Fancy a game of Orlog?
I mean, yeah, let's do a round of Orlog. Bit of a meditating game.
Oh, look. I'm interested.
Before the siege.
Aye, what say you? Let's go a few rounds.
Though to many would be more of a rage, you know, game than the siege itself.
Let's do this then.
You just made my day, stranger. Let's have at it.
Okay, so we have Vita Smite now as well, our second God Favor. We can remove helmets and increase the amount of access that might hit the enemy. But we're gonna utilize Force Strike primarily here.
Interesting.
Not having the best luck currently here with the dices. Nah, quite a token advantage here. So you can increase the amount of shields or helmets, remove helmets, and deal damage. Okay. Dude, can you throw? Okay, so we need 12 tokens to deal 8 damage. And then we can win. So give us 10, 11. Yes, just gonna go for tokens here. Dude, how many X's? He should have just taken all the X's and he would have won easily. I'm not sure why he didn't do that, but I'm not complaining. I'm not sure if I should actually take another steal here, because I still want to make sure I can defend my 4 life here. And right now we are at 12 tokens exactly. But then again, you know, if he gets any steal, then I'm gonna be 1 token off unless I get one in the last throw here. Just gonna do this. Okay, that should work.
A few blows from death now, stranger.
This will be over soon. Good game.
You got me. Shall we go again?
That is enough all out for now.
Lord, light my way.
Let's make short work of this, Eivor. England is a big place.
Also, give me 1 sec. Alright, I think we're about ready.
Eivor. First one to Borgred gets to string him up by his dangly man-wattle, then jab him in his fat head.
Let's get through these walls first, Ivar.
I'm eager to see you fight, Eivor. Show us old wolves a thing or two.
In the 9th century, Repton was a political center of power for the Mercian royal family. It also held symbolic importance as a burial site of Mercian kings. Around 873, Halfdan Ragnarsson and his army took the mausoleum and used the church as the gatehouse to the wintering camp. A not so subtle power move. Ivar and Ubba. Ivar and Ubba Ragnarsson were two sons of the legendary Ragnar Lothbrok. When Ragnar was killed by the Northumbrian king Ella, his sons sought revenge and so began the invasion of a great heathen army. Legendary in their own right, Ivar and Ubba led the army from many conquests across the Anglo-Saxon heptarchy. They invaded Northumbria and got their revenge on Ella by way of a blood ego, a ritual execution, the details of which I will omit as I have just had my lunch. From there, the brothers invaded the kingdoms of Mercia and East Anglia, yet not merely for pillage and plunder. The brothers wanted control. It was the thrones they were after, and there wasn't much in their way to stop them. Here's an interesting bit. Throughout his campaigns, Ivar earned himself the nickname the Boneless, though it's not clear why. He may have suffered from a rare degenerative bone disease. Some tales speak of him as having a fluid fighting style, as if he had no bones beneath his skin. While others say the name was coined because of a certain performance issue. I think it's fair to say the Danes are of a former camp and the Saxons are of the latter. Ceolbert was the son of Ceolwulf II. He was a young lord who found himself embroiled in his father's political affairs during the Danish army's attack on Mercia. Ceolwulf was to become king, and any king desires a rightful heir. But this greenhorn wouldn't have lasted a day without some education, so it was that Ceolbert befriended our dear Eivor and set out to earn his stripes. Ceolwulf II was a king's thane, or noble, who was believed to have belonged to the Sea dynasty of Mercian kings. He served in King Borgred's court during the Danish invasion of Mercia, but like many nobles during this time, defected from the king's side when the going got tough. As in when the Danish started winning. Ceolwulf was looking to make the best out of a bad situation and most likely have the support of nobles who didn't want to die. So he made a pact with the Danes to make him king, a move he hoped would spare his kingdom of their wrath. Talk about a back alley rise to the top. Leofrith. Rose to the rank of Mercia's warthane throughout King Borgred's reign, he was a strategist and a tactician, and the guiding hand behind the king's victories. He later led Mercia's army against the Danes when they came for its throne, but by that point he had lost his king's faith after failing to protect the city of Repton. Time and time again, there's always one loyal soldier who never gets any credit and shoulders all the blame for the mistakes of his ideal leader. And we have the king of Mercia, Borgred. King Borgred took the throne of Mercia in 852 and began his reign by subjugating the Welsh with the help of the West Saxons. In 865 the Danes first arrived in Mercia. They made their presence known by occupying Nottingham 2 years later. With most of the neighbouring kingdoms licking their own wounds, no one would come to this Mercia's aid this time. Borgred paid the Danes off, but they would return in 874 with a desire for the throne that no bribe could satisfy.
Rest from rattling skulls. Rattle these bones instead, eh?
Who are you?
I'm with the Ragnarsons. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Birgred wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one.
Are you ready to march now?
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
What are we going to do about him?
Jailbird. Something wrong?
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders.
When the march begins, find an empty tent and stay there.
Do not think me a coward. I am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way. Fight or hide. It's up to you.
Destroy the gate! Slaughter the soldiers! Leave the king to me!
Must destroy that barricade! No place to hide! Shit!
Work with me! Protect the ram!
blindside the idiot!
Oh yeah. But yeah, I also love no HUD fighting.
Lay down your weapons and surrender.
Definitely looks even more cinematic.
Take 3 men and search the rear. Look around. See what you can find. I'll send for Jungulf. Tell him we found a throne.
The throne where Ivar makes himself comfortable in.
Noticed we were short one Atheling. Where was the son of our king?
Jailbird was around. Maybe you missed him.
Your lies are just like you, Eivor. Big and bold.
Yeah, Eivor trying to defend the honor of a young Etheling here. But Ivar doesn't buy it. Royal Ledger, to the Almighty King. We have an agreement that is, if by the time this message arrived, it is still your ass that warms the seat of Mercia's throne. Here is what I know. The Ragnar sons have been speaking with one of your own, Jungulf is his name. Together they are devising a plan to overthrow you and install him in your stead. A Norse named Sigurd has arrived and allied with the brothers. An attack is soon to follow. Ready your men. As for your secret haunt, they are safe for now, but keeping them at that way will cost you. I await your reply, only this time. Send a more fair-faced envoy. A
Chronicle of payments made. Like a ledger. There's a symbol here. A clan emblem, maybe. The brothers should see this. Ivar, I found a letter. There's a symbol here. Your men have any luck?
Nothing. You?
This. Do you know that symbol?
Tana's sigil. It seems she's been dealing with Burgred as well. The wretch.
She was the mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes? She's playing both sides of this war.
She could have told him anything. Sold him secrets about me, about Repton, our plans.
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it, you're the new king.
That is not how it works. Not in Mercia.
I'm gonna question Burgred even further. Do we really need him?
We have Tamworth. Burgred's on the run. You're the king in all but name.
It won't matter. So long as Burgred is free, the people will call him king. He must abdicate his crown to me.
Tana is our only lead. We talk to her. Find out what she knows.
I would sooner launch my face into my axe than face her.
That might improve her impression of you.
We have the same father, Eivor, but his mother was a sow.
Meet us at Tana's camp when you're finished here. And bring your patience.
And your axe!
Eivor, a word, if you would.
Go, I'll catch up.
I will join the brothers, Eivor. Meet us at Tana's.
My son told me what happened earlier, with Ivar pressuring him to fight. He said you intervened.
You would be mourning your son if I hadn't. He's not a fighter.
No, but he should be. By trial or by training.
He'll come around in time. But keep him from Ivar if you can. He's the furthest thing from a mentor.
My eyes, it hurts. That is quite bright, to be fair. Okay, let's have a look for treasures here. Considering it's quite a big, you know, location. There should be some nice loot here.
Show me.
Nothing really major here, is there? I mean, fair enough. Hey there, Orochi, welcome in. So one of them would think if they knew King Harald was also playing both sides. There's a note in the first map that says he was negotiating with Kjotve as well. Yeah, definitely not surprising, you know, that he would try to appeal to all the kings in Norway, no matter their standing or their positioning on a conflict. They of course ultimately realized that Kjotve was going to die either way, because Eivor wouldn't back off from, you know, his quest to take revenge. So I guess he figured, you know, might as well support Eivor and unify those lands that way. But I guess Harald would have done anything that would have led to Norway being unified and him being the sole king. Even, you know, negotiating with people that can't really be, you know, fully trusted. Because if they give their word and, you know, all the other kings are united, then Kjotve is gonna be fucked as well.
Go, my eyes. see me, this will get messy. What do you see?
Not this word event.
Say that again?
You heard me. I need eggs. Viper eggs. Crusty little shits won't go away. This is my land. I was here first. So, as I said, bring me viper eggs, and I'll make sure they leave and never come back.
Provoking snakes is not how I plan to spend my day. But that could change.
A reward? Yes, I understand your meaning. Bring me the eggs and it will be done.
Don't even have 2 viper eggs here. Well, there's certainly more snakes in here, but not enough, I think, to finish the entire quest. And also have spawn chance of like, or loot chance, I guess, for viper eggs. Not all of them are gonna spawn them. Okay, I think that's all the snakes here in this area. Let's see if that's enough. Roger, this game is huge, almost 160 gigabytes. You're downloading it to play as well. It really is huge. Both in game size and, you know, playtime.
Yes! Oh, more viper eggs! Oh, that's much better! Getting closer now. I can feel it! More eggs! Yes!
Eggs.
I knew I would regret this.
That nearly turned my insides out. Oh, I wish I could see the stir I've caused above.
My reward, before I choke to death.
As we agreed. Well, have you nothing to say after such a forceful breaking of wind?
It blew me away.
A Stink-Brew? Okay, let's get our reward here. Get out of here. As fast as we can. Amazing. Some supplies. And there's something up here. More supplies.
On Maraverga, hadder ki ascot thone archbishop. He willath on stila.
Oh, God! The smell! I can't! Oh, my throat! It's like someone has poured salt in it!
Ah, it's so funny. That's like a whole follow-up dialogue up here.
Oh, my throat! It's like someone has poured salt in it! Go, Sunan.
Alright, but yeah, I think this shall do it for today, for Valhalla. I only wanted to do like a, shorter session. Get to do a bit more progress here and start on the LEDECESTRESCIRE story arc. But yeah, that's gonna be all we will be doing for today. So let's go ahead and have a save here. And yeah, we're now at 9 hours of playtime. And so far we only looked at the map once in Norway. And I don't really feel like I have to look necessarily on the map anytime soon. So yeah, definitely glad with how it's going. We did have our first death today, but to be fair, we did like a much higher level area with a zealot coming in during a raid. So it wasn't the most optimal, combat situation. But yeah, I'm definitely glad with how the playthrough is going so far. And as I anticipated, it's much softer on the, like level locking you out of doing content. I mean, to be fair, in one of the playthroughs I've done recently of Valhalla, I did manage to defeat the level 340 boss, Daughter of Larian, when I was like level 90. Which tells you a little bit about what's possible in this game, like level-wise. Like, yeah, you're definitely gonna die quite easily, so you have to play, very efficiently, but it's still possible. No worries, Orachi, thank you for being here. And I hope once Valhalla's downloaded in a couple of years, but you're gonna have lots of fun with it as well. But yeah, let's have a look who's online and who we can send a raid today, shall we? Alright, so we're gonna go and say hi to Ketchup, who's currently playing a similar game actually. I mean, it's much more mythical, which is God of War Ragnarok, but it's very much a game, with a Norse theme. So I think that suits well here, as I can overlap. if you would like to come along with a raid, then feel free to copy and paste those raid emotes. And yeah, thanks again so much everyone for being here today. Thanks also again to the follows, Puroshiro and Pabi. Lucinda, thank you again for the resub earlier as well. And yeah, thank you everyone who's been here watching, lurking, chatting as well. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you until next week. And yeah, hope everyone who's coming over to catch up also enjoys a bit of God of War Ragnarok. That game looks great, and now that I have a better graphics card, I definitely plan on playing this one too in the future. Gonna be good. But yeah, until then, I'll catch you guys next time.